So back out here with the 250 on the old farm pond cleanup job. Had to work on a driveway for the last couple of days, so I haven't been here. But John did dig a ditch through the pond dam the other day and let the water out of it. Let's walk down here and check it out real quick. Let me lay my stuff in the machine. So what I'm going to do today is finish taking, there's a few trees left on the pond dam. Go ahead and get those taken off and piled up. He's going to come over here tomorrow and get everything down there towards the back where the burn pile is going to go. And I'm going to get started on another clearing project of my own. So as you can tell, the pond was only about 2 feet deep. So not a whole lot of water come out, just a about a foot or so. But you can tell during a drought it dries up, and that's why all those willow trees are out there. But I'll get in here and we'll rip all that mess out and clean that up, and when we raise it up, that'll make the pond deeper and eliminate that from being able to grow out there. So let's walk down here and check out the ditch. Got a decent little stream flowing out. So what I need to do is go down there and finish grabbing the rest of those trees, drop them back this way. And well, first I gotta do is fill this back in so I can get across. Keep on taking these trees down. So I've made it to the far end of the pond dam, to the trees I need to take down. You can tell this one is actually in the pond, so it's got to come down. We'll start dropping them back towards the area I came from. Because I don't have room to drop them behind me, it'll drop over the property line. And now that there's no water in the pond, I can kind of drop them out there if need be. I've got to go out there and clean all that up. So, like I said, just taking the trees off the pond dam and the side over there that I've got to clear or dig out to get the dirt and raise the pond dam up. We're going to leave that whole side like it is, maybe grab a couple of those trees that are leaning into the pond, those small ones. That way it'll just kind of, all that'll be natural over there. I think that'll look pretty cool. But the main reason for clearing all this is I've got to dig through the dam and figure out where it's leaking. Digging the ditch, most likely they never poured the dam in when this was built. They didn't probably have excavators, so the dirt was just kind of pushed over top of all this organic topsoil, and that water's going between that seam and just kind of leaching through the pond dam, because it's good dirt on top. They put good clay for the pond dam, but down into it, you get back into the original topsoil where they just didn't have the means to strip it back in the day. Most likely, if they did have a bulldozer, it was too wet to come in here and strip it out, so they just either dumped dirt and then just pushed it across in one big lift. It's most likely what they did. Which, that's all you got to work with. You don't have many options. top out. See how that's flat? You know what that means? There's only one reason why it's flat. There's rock. Nope, no rock. Mud though, got mud. Oh boy, look at the mud. That's strange. Normally there'll be a giant boulder sitting right there. That's why those roots grew flat. Huh. I don't know what side that was on. Maybe it was on this side. Oh, that's hard. Oh well, ain't nothing I can do about it. Tops out of both of these trees and then just walk them on down here to the end where I can lay them out in that field and process them. So this is one of those trees you would like to keep, but it curves and it's like halfway in the pond slope, and by the time I recore this and lay all the dirt, it's going to die. And that's the last thing I want to do is come back and look at a project a year from now and half the trees on the back side are dead, where I put too much dirt around them and killed them. So just gonna go ahead and take them out. That way I can grade the back of the slope and make everything look nice. These are poplar trees, and you literally like dig around them, but like this, it's killed it. You know, it won't instantly die, but it won't look very good next year, I can tell you that. next one. Because I'm gonna have dirt probably all the way down to that pine tree. That'll come down without digging. I don't want to disturb that humongous tree back there. Nope. I got to dig a little more. In that gum tree that I'm taking down. There we go. Like clockwork, at the top of that one fell right in the pile. I really don't have room to take it down there. Well, now I got 2 trees. Now maybe I got room. Apart that easy. I'm just going to take it down there. It's just easier if it's laying out in the middle of a field. back and wiggle through there. We'll have to drive over those branches, but that'll be okie dokie. Let's see, I gotta grab this. Didn't quite grab it far enough down. Bark does not stay on the poplar trees this time of year. That's a daggone heavy tree. Easy. I don't know how heavy that tree is, but the 250 like I know it does not look big on camera, but it's damn near 100 feet long. Firewood splitter. Firewood, come and get it. For the bigger pieces, you got to put them in the log splitter 4000. Stuck between your thumbs. Double log split tine thumb. Ta-da! But that's only about 20,000 pounds of squeezing force there, probably. Alright, back to your regularly scheduled programming. So I've gotten all the trees off the pond dam that I needed to clear, and got the brush brought down here. I put in a new culvert up at the road. I didn't film any of that. I left the camera in the machine, and the Volvo guy had to come out here, a code come up on that. So I gotta replace something on that. He reset it so I can still use it. But in the meantime, we brought the old 160 out here, brought it out of retirement. So got it sitting down here where I'm going to dig the burn hole. And the reason we brought that is to use it to recore the pond dam. I'll be over here digging and loading with the 250 into the haul truck, backing it over here, and we feel like as we dig this core, the pond dam is just going to collapse into it. So we'll dig 15-20 feet, and he can stay there with the 160 and put the dirt in and compact that as I bring it over there and dump it. So all the trees are off the pond dam now, and I've got to run down there and finish grabbing what's left of that brush and bring it down here so it can be loaded into the off-road truck and taken over there to the burn pile we're about to make. Down here getting all the brush and everything, what's left, tracked up there and put in a big pile. And just trying to take all these roots and everything and break what I can out. The rest of it will get covered up on the back side of the dam here. We dig all the bad dirt out. Go on the back slope here, so I don't have to get everything. All the big stuff though.
tracking everything down here to the end, which I'm at the furthest point now, but it's only a couple hundred feet. That way we can back right in there and grab it and load it in there. So we got about 4 or 5 more grapple pulls and all the debris will be down here. And everything's off the pond dam and in this huge pile. All the brush is there and the stumps are right here. So John's going to work here a little bit tomorrow and start on digging the burn pit and getting all that over there to it.